Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be ranking the brand new Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Funko Pops. This is a very small wave here, so this is going to be a very short video, but I wanted to share my thoughts on this wave, which includes 2 Funko Pops, and I'm going to be giving you my ranking of them, rating them out of a score of 5. Then I'm going to tell you my wants from the wave, and then I will give you the total score for the Pops out of 10, which will translate to a percentage score as well, and then just give you my final thoughts on the Pops. So I hope you all go on to enjoy the video, and let's go on to number 2. So at the number 2 slot here we have the Second Sister, and I think that this is actually a really unique designed kind of Sith character here. I think that they look really cool. I love the dual lightsaber here. I think that that looks really nice, or double-sided lightsaber, and I love the inside of the cape that they're wearing there. I think that it looks really cool with the red, and then of course the highlight of the red in the helmet as well, which is a very unique helmet. I'm curious to see if we'll ever get an unmasked version of this character, because I'm not even sure what they look like under the mask. I don't really follow this video game, any of the trailers or anything. I was going to say series, but I'm not actually sure if it's just more of a standalone Star Wars game. I don't know a ton about this Star Wars video game, but I think that it looks cool. I've seen a little bit of gameplay for it, but I think that this character looks really interesting and intriguing, so I'm interested to see where they take the story in this game. And I think that the Funko Pop looks pretty cool. So for this one, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I think that it's a really cool design. I just don't know very much about the character, and that's why it's not a higher score, because I have no real attachment to them. So now we're going to move on to number 1. So in the number 1 spot here we have Cal Kestis with BD1, and sorry, I definitely butchered that name there. I am not sure how to pronounce his name, but he looks really cool. I love his hair color here. I think that it's very cool, and I think that also his droid that he's paired with is really nice. I love when they pair a character with another kind of smaller character, and I think that's cool because then we get what is probably a more accurate sized droid, because whenever you have another of the droids like BB-8 or something, when they're a standalone Funko Pop, they look very large. Something like this is what I wish they would do with Rey and BB-8, or maybe even pair him up with Poe Dameron. I think that would be really cool to have a smaller scale BB-8, but they only seem to do him on his own. But I think that this one looks really great paired with this character here. I like how they're wielding a nice blue lightsaber there, kind of also wielding their hand as if they're about to use the Force, which is really nice. So I like how they're able to tell a lot from this character pose here, and also all of the elements of design included here. They have a little what looks to be like a scar or marking of some sort on the side of their face, which is cool. And just overall, the colors here are pretty nice. I like the blue and brown and white combination there. I think it looks pretty cool. The droid looks nice with the red and white as well, kind of rocking some Last Jedi-like characters there. But yeah, I think that this is a really cool pop here, so I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. I think it's a really unique design here, and I think that it's really cool how they're pairing him with a droid. So now we're going to move on to my wants. So for my wants list for this actual line of Funko Pops, there are actually none that I want to pick up, and that's mainly because, of course, I've not played the video game, so I have no attachment to these characters. And with my Funko Pop collecting, I'm trying to not just buy Pops because I like the design. I'm gonna try to buy ones where I actually have an attachment with the character and actually enjoy their storyline, and I know nothing about these characters, so that's why I won't be picking up any of these ones, at least at this point in time. Maybe if I get a chance to play the game and actually grow to be attached to the characters and their story, then I might decide to pick them up. But for now, there's none that I want. But now we're going to move on to the final score for this line, and also my final verdict for it as well. So the total score for this line scored a 7.5 out of 10, which translates to 75%, of course. This is a really high score here for this line, and of course, you can argue it's because there's only 2 pops in this line, so there isn't a lot to bring it down. So I would definitely say that that's a pretty good point there, but I think that overall it's a pretty well-balanced line. I think 2 pops is a good amount to do for this game because, of course, you can't guarantee that the game is going to have a huge success. Maybe if it does, then we'll get more pops in this sort of Star Wars universe, but I'm not too sure at the moment. But I think overall it's a good wave of pops. I think that they look pretty unique and are well designed. And that's my list here, or my ranking of all of these pops. Let me know your ranking down below, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like and also subscribe if you want to see any of my other content. I really appreciate any support you can give to the channel, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.